and I corrected my status. In 2020, when I started getting involved in all this information, the world was going mad. We literally saw reality being played out in two different ways, which showed me that we actually create collectively our reality. On this journey, I learned about information that I felt could make me free from what I believed was government interference and tyranny. So I decided to, like many of you guys, engage on the long journey of paperwork, sending things in, corresponding with the IRS, corresponding with local officials. I got my package, I did my declarations, I did all of that jazz, and I corrected my status. And here's a few things I wish I knew. First, it only works if you can work it. That means you have to know how to enforce the things that you are putting down on the record. Understand what you are doing and understand why you're doing it. Don't let somebody else's why be the reason why you end up in jail, like I did. Number two, the system is not black and white. There are levels to understanding. They're not just a good guy and a bad guy. There are levels of understanding. So learning how to take responsibility and learning how to operate both in the public and private, and knowing what your rights are and knowing how to enforce those rights, that is our responsibility. Number three, and this one probably should have come first, but there may not actually be a reason to correct your status. Correcting your status has kind of become a clickbait term. The reason there may not be any reason to correct your status is because the burden of proof is on them. What I mean by that is they are the ones who have to prove that you are who they say you are. And I don't believe that they can. They can trick you into believing that you are who they say you are. Again, that's us presuming. Number four, correcting your status has everything to do with making the public record clear what your relationship is with the government. You do not have to do this to be free. When I started correcting my status, I believed that I had to do all these things in order to not be ruled by the government. But the truth is, if you can rule your mind, no one can rule over you. Lastly, number five, status correction does not equal freedom. Freedom comes from spiritual development. It's learning your status as a public and private person. It's learning your rights, and it's learning how to enforce those rights. These are a couple things I wish I knew.